So this is winding a bobbin on the Singer Heavy Duty series. This is a classic 44S, but the 4432, 4423, and 4411, the Heavy Duty series, they all look pretty much like this machine. They just have different stitches and supposedly different accessories and stuff, but they're all the same basic machine. I'm coming from a cone, so I'm just putting it through another bobbin. It's going to be hard to do one-handed. So you go through that little tension, that little guide right there. You come around the tension disc. You go around this way one time. And then what you'll do is you'll go through the bobbin. There's a hole on both sides. Doesn't matter which one you go through. You stick the thread up through. And you hang onto the thread. You put it on your bobbin winding wheel. Click it over and it disengages the clutch. Then you hold that thread and you let it wind for a bit. See, it just broke off. Now, if your bobbin is not winding evenly, you can adjust that by using that screw on top of the bobbin winding tension disc. Only go little turns, like a quarter at a time, because it'll make a big adjustment. What that does is it changes the height of the tension disc, and it'll help the bobbin winder do it more evenly. Mine was really off, and this is a fairly new machine, but it was way off. It was winding way down on the bottom more than what it should have been. If it's winding on the top, you adjust the screw inward. If it's winding from more on the bottom, you adjust the screw outward, either to the right or to the left. And see, it's pretty much full now. And just snip your thread. And now you have full bobbin. Be right back. So once you got your bobbin full, you have it so that the thread is winding off to the left. Insert it, the first little groove, and then you take it and just swing it around so that it goes up basically under the presser feet. And that's all you need to do to insert the bobbin. There's no bobbin case or anything like that, like the old class 15 machines. So you don't have to worry about putting it in the case, but basically so it looks like that. And now the next section is threading the machine. In order to thread the machine, you've got it still set up just like when you were winding the bobbin. So you just take it off the bobbin tension disc. The only time that you use the tension disc on pretty much any machine, there are a few exceptions, but they're very, very few, is when you're winding the bobbin. Any other time you don't use this for threading the machine. So you can leave that hook there come around here and go under that little flat disc. And then you'll come down the front of the machine, go back up, go around the take up lever, and then back down. And there's a guide right here, and there's another guide very top of the needle and the bottom of the needle clamp. And then you use the needle threader. There it goes. Go around the little hook, down under, and it'll pull the loop out to the back. You pull that out. And then to pick up the bobbin thread, you just hang onto the tail and do one full rotation of the hand wheel and pull up, and there's the bobbin thread. Now you can take both of those and stick them under the presser foot, put the cover on, and you're all set to sew. Always, 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 always on any machine, when you're threading it, do not thread it with the presser foot down. Thread it with the presser foot up, because that releases the tension disc in the tension area. And see, if you have it up, it's open. If you have it down, it's closed. Can't really see it on these new machines. One of the biggest problems with people when first starting out sewing, and some experienced people, is they're having issues with the sewing machine. And what it is they haven't threaded it correctly, because they threaded it with the presser foot down, and that just doesn't work. And always use a little piece of test fabric after you get done threading your machine to check and see if it's okay. See? Looks good. Front and back, no issues. Threaded correctly. If you're seeing little loops back here on the back side, you haven't threaded it correctly and you need to start over. Everybody thinks the loops on the bottom means there's bobbin issues, but if it's the loops are on the bottom of the fabric, chances are you didn't thread it correctly and you had the foot down or something and the tension is way off. So rethread it, start over.